Big things are coming, everybody, and I know it. Big things are coming for me, and big things can happen for you too. And you may be thinking, Reed, what the hell do you mean by this? Well, my young fellow, it is an amazing time. It's about to be summer. We're all gonna have the time to think about where we're going in our lives. And we're gonna have the time to put work into our lives. I'm going to put work into what I want to do with my life. And I'm gonna think about it this summer. I know, thinking sounds rough, right? I'm going to work on it during the summer too, but I'm gonna give it a lot of thought. And I'm doing that for a few reasons. Listen, I am personally doing online school next summer, and you might be thinking, Reed, you goddamn dropout. Why the hell would you do that? All online school students are nothing but lazy snobs. Well, for your information, I'm actually doing it because I will be more productive on online school, and I can prove it. Well, I can't prove it, but I can explain it to you. Listen, school, at least in-person school in Arizona, takes 6.5 hours to complete, which isn't even that much time compared to other states. But there's a reason that I hate this. I absolutely despise this. It is because I can't get anything else done during the day, because I have a girlfriend and I have friends that I need to tend to and hang out with. But I also like staying strong, okay? You see these guns? They don't just happen overnight, okay? I have to lift weights, okay? I have to get my push-ups, and I have to burn my calories. And I need to make these videos for you guys. So, listen, 3 hours of schoolwork a day versus 6 is better, because I can actually do stuff. Now, you may be thinking, well, how does this apply to me? I'm not saying that you should do online school, but you can make choices within your life to improve your productivity and improve the progress that you're making towards your goals. And listen to me, if you're watching this video, please work on something. Okay, the reason that I say big things are coming is because this last year, honestly, has not been the easiest for me. Not because anything detrimental happened. I went on an awesome backpacking trip last summer. I had an awesome summer. But my problem with this year was it kind of just was very confusing, because I was out doing all these cool things, and then I was back in school. I felt like I was at square one. Not as bad as in 8th grade. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that 8th grade absolutely sucked for me. But it was still very confusing. It was a confusing time period this year. I was confused with my ambition, but now I'm finally finding that again, okay? And look, it was my birthday earlier today, and I got a GoPro. My girlfriend, I'm so blessed to have a girlfriend that isn't like the other girls that will cheat on you. Okay, look, I have a GoPro, and that's not it. I have a tripod for the GoPro. Listen, I know not all of you have a GoPro. I know not all of you are cool like me, but you have to understand, this GoPro will make my content better. Now you need to improve what you're doing so that you can do great things. Okay, so that's why I think big things are coming. Also, my overall productivity next year will skyrocket. I will have time, dare I say the J word, I will have time to work a job, okay? And if I can work a job, that means I can make money, dough, moolah, which will improve my content and improve my way of life. Because whether you believe it or not, money can basically buy anything if you have enough of it. I mean, except happiness, loving parents, and, love in general. But you can still buy, a lot of stuff with money. And I think that it can bring you happiness to some extent. So, I have an idea. I'm going to be more productive next year, and I'm going to be better than I ever have before. Also, it's like midnight right now. I can't sleep, so I made this video. Yeah. Anyway, I also have not been eating that healthy. I gotta be real with y'all. I gained some weight, so I'm finally trying to get back into healthy eating. It was my birthday yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I ate some cake, I ate some sushi, I ate some more cake, I ate a burrito, but a burrito from Chipotle, so it really wasn't a healthy burrito. But listen, I'm locking in, okay? I'm going to go into a calorie deficit because I have the physique, I have the muscles, but I do not, I just have a little too much body fat at the moment, but I'm not letting that bring me down. So I'm losing, or I'm going into a calorie deficit. If you don't know what a calorie deficit is, it's where you're burning more than what you're eating. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And also when I'm traveling, I always lose weight. For some people, it's actually the opposite, which I found weird. But I guess it's because when we travel, we're a little bit more outdoorsy. We're not just like sitting back on the beach. But there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm just saying. But anyway, big things are coming for me. So I believe that big things are coming for you. I have believed that I was in a hopeless stage of my life many times this year, okay? I thought I wasn't going anywhere because I wasn't making any money. There's points where I was broke. I saved money, but I'm not gonna use my savings. I'm not gonna spend stuff on my savings. How am I gonna pay my thumbnail maker, okay? I'm gonna make thumbnails for my YouTube videos. I didn't know, okay? But now I feel in power. I have more mental clarity than I have this whole year. Okay, I have a GoPro. I have a cool tent that I can sleep in. I'm going to Europe in a week and a half. I realized that I have opportunities that other people don't. And even if you do not have the same opportunities as me, okay, you can still change your ways and you can still become better. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. I think that all of you guys are talented. If you watch me, I believe that you're talented because my videos are kind of always talking about motivation and talent or using it in some way, right? So that's kind of what I believe, okay? Anyway, yeah, big things are coming for you if you just give it the energy, okay? Listen, you may not have a GoPro, but I'm still recording this on my phone. If you're watching this video on your phone, you can create YouTube videos. You can go get some exercise. You can make money somehow, okay? If you're in the US, we live in a very, very capitalist society. There's basically always a way to make money. There's always a way to do better, regardless of where you are. You don't have to be in the US. If you live somewhere where you can make money, you can go and do something, then you should do it. Go rise to greatness. Use your talent, people, okay? I believe in you. Anyways, that's why I think big things are coming. I love you guys. Thanks for watching my videos.